and repeat episodes.
It could happen again.
Body, not the mind. I can send you down the hall to look at ink blots and try not to do whatever you were doing the first time it happened. Good luck. You're my first patient to walk.
Holden, that it's not too stressful for you?
Yes.
Then here's what's going to happen. You're going to take the weekend. Okay. His replacement is assistant director. Hoover built it. You will have a direct line of communication with me, but I will.
Really interesting about it's the first time any of our subjects have crossed racial lines.
Could that have been racially motivated?
Well, we'll want to ask.
With Dr. Carr, we can't just. You sent the spec.
You the resources you need to complete your work.
Let the healing. Panic attacks are often brought on by. Psychopaths are extremely manipulative, and with the psychopaths, we actually negate the self. We guys maybe meditation.
Exercise. I can do that. I can jog.
I also need to pay attention to the signs: shortness of breath, accelerated heart rate, impaired vision, vertigo. Now, I can keep an eye out, but
Okay.
so if you need someone to talk to,
and developed countless pioneering training techniques, which is set to expand and will assume one of integrity, honesty, and absolute.
Please. Thank you. A damn fine agent. Well, sir.
Every day of my tenure, and I can't begin to thank you enough. And for this, I'm...
Little unit thanks you, sir.
The titanic vanity.
I took complete responsibility
You really
for...
are incredible. You truly oblivious to the wreckage you leave in your wake. I survived a war. The streets of Baltimore.
BTK.
He's a new animal. Barking dog, another child, and a retired master. He wasn't angry or harsh. Then he writes to the newspaper. Look at this page. He actually gives himself possible names. I like the following. How about you?
Our guy.
this is what we're doing now?
Up for the chair?
Hans is on death row.
On appeal.
Doesn't come sooner.
Now, disco's closed early.
Shitting me? Guy's killed 7 so far.
He even made a symbol. He breaks into houses, ties them up, strangles them. David, why did you name yourself?
4 caliber killer. They had this absurd theory rolled by a 3,000-year-old demon based on actual shit.
You saw The Exorcist.
Fascinated by your mindset.
You're adopted, aren't you?
Just before this all started. It's about when I started. Demons are powerful beings. They against you. They make you every night.
Exorcist and read your books? Crazy cells, man.
Hell, I believe sizing. Voices help me justify what I
Driving.
all the time. Is that what Kansas does?
We think so.
You go out every night, girl, in the right place, the right time. I never...
Back to any of the crimes. Was it because you felt guilt?
Masturbate? Again, I never fantasized about sex.
You know what's really surprising is that despite appearances, when the media got that wrong, Emily, so he creates this mailman.
If we go by what Berkowitz said, BT haunt, visit their crime scenes, he's got a menial job at best.
And no real relationships.
Sir.
Gun?
No, the other fellow. Smith.
Greg.
It's too bad. Good instead. And hands.
I ain't sure.
What is it you aren't sure about?
You just say it. It got to slow way the fuck down.
Sorry.
Don't bother. Don't bother at all.
As I said, Mr. Pierce.
Only Junior.
All right, Junior. We are talking to people such as yourself.
Such as myself. I'm never getting out of her.
Probably right. That means what you...
I know what you know.
No, I didn't know that. Impressive.
German, Libyan, German, French.
English?
Are you and me doing all this asking and answering? You know what?
Learn something new. All right.
It was depression times. Everyone was poor. Most kids were just skin and bones. Or shoot yourselves to squirrel. I ain't. Everyone had it the same.
Never mind.
But she loved me. Daddy, he weren't stupid. Go outside, run his mouth like no one's. One day, he ran.
I'm sorry, dissipated?
Vamoosed. But I can't. I ain't done 8 murders.
No?
No. I'm a private.
Okay, then. 7 murders.
No.
No.
Can't talk about 7 murders.
I see. Confession.
Can't help that.
Why confess? No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. The law, once you confess...
You ever looked in the eyes?
No, Junior. I have not.
Don't go using some... Let me tell you something. That judge on them cases...
Intimate?
What?
You want one?
Listen, you're offering 2. One day, fell on my head, and doctor said my vitality cells were damaged. My brain stopped. P O T H I.
I imagine not everybody...
Mama taught me. She used to say,
I see.
use my psychic magnet. I was helping.
Of course you were.
They're never gonna find them bodies. Never have any peace. I did distress me.
Can I ask about the other murders? And there's that photo of Pierce in his cell.
Which? Yes.
Oh, Männchen.
Of course.
Just to check, this way you don't have to come all the way back down.
That's okay. Got it.
Well, you have a good night, Agent. If you can wait to eat, I'll shoot.
Okay.
Agent 4.
Hey.
Oh, you just have to hold it, or... The AC doesn't work. You wanna let the window down?
Sure.
You a music fan?
I am. I don't believe you don't go out.
I work.
I can relate to that. You give up on God?
I help out sometimes. Organizing community events, scholarship fundraisers for high schoolers, little stuff.
So you do get out? Only recently. It's a brand new unit of... Thank you. Looks closed.
Let's go. This is my cousin.
You look...
Stop it. Don't listen to him.
It happens.
They sit in the back there. Go on ahead.
They?
Ma'am, this is Special Agent Holden Ford. Special Agent Ford.
Holden.
Holden. He'll only be in town for one night, so I'm sure you all would like to talk to him.
Our calls aren't answered, our questions ignored. Forward of the FBI.
Well, Holden is with a very important office, and he handles cases just like y'all's.
I'm with the behavioral science.
Heard of Jean Devier?
I have.
Well, Holden caught him.
I'm almost 30.
She left over at her friend's house. Angel didn't come home. Give it a couple days.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Miss Taylor.
It's 11. Dead during a robbery while on duty.
What can I do, Mrs. Bell?
He was one of 20 students enrolled in gifted classes there. He was a good boy. At the funeral, a whole hole in the concrete of an abandoned school, the way Yusuf's had. Do something about it.
I'd like to help.
About in this world. How to take care of us to help keep them alive. When they found stuffed down her throat, my son Yusuf, his fear is of what's been done to him. I should have told you where we were going.
Every time the phone rings, Atlanta PD is afraid to pick up. Again.
Fair enough.
Karen Hickman, Gil Jackson.
Yes, sir. Before. We all going to the same bars. Can't help but see the same folks.
When you went to
Said, have a drink, so.
did you approach or... Absolutely. After... Were you aware both Gail... Was she different from Gail and Irene in any... Is it possible that the fact that she was white was a... She dreamed? And Garland hears everything, but it's...
Stretch to connect these through heaven. Angel Lanier, the only sexual assault. Milton. These kids are growing up vulnerable, scrounging for pills on some of these. And they reopened historic distrust between the black community and the police at Barn,
Some people are feeling left behind in the New South.
We're the first large, and he's trying to build the world's high murder rate, even the whisper of a predator.
Tanya, I'm not...
It's always the same.
Following the murders.
How does that help us?
Oops. Diversion of law enforcement with
Classifications, or do we need new ones? Tied up and raped, murdered, BTK-like. And Hans, he's interesting, which we know is highly unusual. We should spend more time.
Actually, I agree with you there. I was looking at it from the essentialist perspective. They are. Similarly,